Good evening, folks, and welcome to another matchup with the Mandarin Mustangs ladies flag football game here at the Corral. Beautiful weather here in Jacksonville, Florida, with the temperature reaching the lows of about 67, highs of 78 today here in Jacksonville. It's currently 75 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful evening for flag football. Last week we brought you the game between Bowes and Mandarin, where Bowes nearly got out of here with a win, but nonetheless they did get out of here with a win. Mandarin, playing this St. Augustine Yellow Jacket team, is looking to come back and get a win of their own. Currently have your captains on the field right now. Number 1, Olivia Gamble, and number 20, Anaya Edwards. So the rules are the same in flag football versus regular tackle football. A little different from contact sports, but about the same as far as the penalty goes and the action. It's a fast-paced game. A lot of action here to be played tonight. Looking forward to a great matchup between the two teams, as Mandarin again is trying to bounce back from last week's loss against Bowes. Mandarin wins the toss.
Good evening.
And I think they're going to receive the ball.
Courtesy of our principal, Sarah Bravo, athletic director, Brian Grado, and coaches Reed, Gonzalez, Scott, Gamble, and Martinez. Welcome to senior night. Where tonight the visiting
Senior night, as you heard the announcer just announce over the intercom there. And the ladies are dressed in pink and green tonight, honoring those seniors
will take place at halftime
on the field. From what I'm hearing, they're going to have a honorary dedication to the seniors here at halftime. Looking forward to viewing that as well. This team coached by Jonathan Reed. I think it's his 3rd or 4th year here coaching at Mandarin for the ladies flag football. Great coach, know him personally. Went to the same college. We share the same alma mater at Edward Waters University. Great guy. We want to thank Den Media and Sunshine State Broadcasting for bringing you this stream. If you are out there right now in the streams, go to the comments, leave a comment underneath, and we'll have an interactive session as we watch the game together. Maybe you can give me a little insight on things that I don't know. Looking forward to speaking to each and every one of you guys that's watching. If you want to just give a shout out of where you're from, where you're watching from, why don't you do that? Go ahead and type in where you're watching from. I'll make it known here. This stream will be broadcasted live, and also you can share the stream. Therefore, we can get more viewers in, and then you can also come back later and rewatch it if you want to, of course. I think Clatz from watching here in Jacksonville. It's kind of a regular here on the stream. Always interactive with the comment section. I love that. That makes it a little more exciting, a little more interactive, a little more. You could be my second host, as I'm currently here by myself. So anything you guys can do to help out, much appreciated. All right, St. Augustine is going to start off with the ball. Coming out with 3 receivers to the left. They do send a motion to the left-hand side of the field. Got a blitzer coming up. chasing downfield. She missed the first tackle, well, first flag pull, and she does manage to get it to the first down marker. So on the first play of the game, Jackets do pick up a first down on the run. Not normally what you see here. It's a lot of passing here from both teams. Barely a run. If they do, it's going to be like a shovel pass, maybe a forward flip, something of the nature. They got a lot of plays in each team's arsenal, as we're hoping to see a couple good plays tonight. Now they come out with a close bunch formation as they send 4 wide receivers. Quarterback keeps it again, goes up the field, and immediately flag is pulled. Let's say by number 2,
Again on the flagpole, second down.
Justice Alman. She's one of the better flag pullers here. They go back to the 3 wide receivers. Receiver steps back, catches the ball, looks inside, tries to make a move, and immediately got again before the marker or the line to gain.
Flagpole, third down.
Madeline Monet, number 9. Another good flag puller. Third down. From what I'm hearing, this St. Augustine team is very fast. So they haven't really tossed the ball down the field. A quick snap there to the running back. She goes it outside of the field. As you can see, that speed takes place now. She gains a good yardage on the play, short of the line to gain. Brings up 4th down for the Jackets. I think that was Madeline Willingham on the flag pull, number 21. Actually, no, that was Olivia Gamble. I'm sorry. 4th and short, as they would call it in tackle football. Look for another run here. Quarterback gets it. Is flushed out of the pocket, goes around the corner, and tries to get past the marker. And they do get the flag.
McKenzie with the flagpole.
You get the announcer, McKenzie, with the flagpole, and she does pick up a first down on the run. So St. Augustine extended the drive here early in the first period of play. Couple quick run plays, couple pass plays. Nothing deep downfield as of yet. But with the speed that St. Augustine have, I mean, I guess you can run the ball at will. Quarterback gets it again, drops back, is flushed out of the pocket, and immediately flag pulled by number 3, Santa McKenzie. As she was a dominant force last week against Bowes. I mean, grabbing flags at the right time. 4th down conversions failed because McKenzie is in the backfield, gaining sacks. So 2nd down, loss of about 4 yards on the play. Brings up a 2nd and about 15, loss of about 5 yards on the play. Here for the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. 3 receivers down at the bottom of your screen, 1 high. Quarterback gets it, tries to reverse, keeps it herself, goes up the middle of the field, tries to make a move, and pulled again by number 21, Madeline Willingham.
Willingham with the flagpole. Third down.
Short of the line to gain, brings up a 3rd down attempt for the Yellow Jackets. So a lot of running here thus far for the St. Augustine team. I know Mandarin does a great job at throwing the ball downfield. A lot of intermediate passes. They do have a deep target that they can utilize at will. Now the Jackets come out with 4 receivers, 2 to the left, 2 right. Quarterback gets it, drops back, looking downfield, throws a short pass, catches it, and she goes up the field. First flag puller misses, and the second one gets her. Another flag pull by Madeline Willingham.
Willingham with the flag pull, 4th down.
Short of the line to gain, brings up a 4th down for the Jackets. Not a really short attempt, but not a really long attempt neither for the Jackets. They do have the option to kick the ball, which they actually punt the ball. But I think they're going to go for it here. Six minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the first period of play. And we have our first timeout from the Jackets. Again, we want to thank Den Media and also Sunshine State Broadcasting for bringing us this live stream. If you have any broadcasting needs, be sure to look up Sunshine State Broadcasting. They will more than gladly take care of any broadcasting needs that you may have in the near future or later. Also, subscribe to the channel or share. You can do either or. Short timeout, about a 30-second timeout. 4th down conversion coming up. High snap over the head of the quarterback, and it's going to be down there dead. They cannot advance the ball as Mandarin forces a turnover on downs on the botched snap. Now it's going to be 1st down Mandarin. Just an unearned error from the center to the quarterback exchange. Not the best. But that's something that the coach is going to look at. He called a timeout to make sure something happens. A deep downfield throw, incomplete. Number 10 was your intended receiver, Kayla Hewitt. Nice throw there by the quarterback, Cameron Lasco. Again, intermediate passes, toss passes. This Mandarin team have a lot of weapons that they can use. Quarterback gets the ball, flushed out of the pocket, and just throws it to the ground, rightfully should, as she was being harassed by 2 of the St. Augustine defenders. Heavy pressure up the middle. Brings up 3rd down for the Mustangs. I'm with you, Landala. She got to catch that. She throws it back, and to number 10, she gets the ball, goes forward, reaches out, and gets closer to the 1st down marker, but short.
Pass completed to Hewitt.
Kayla Hewitt with the catch.
4th down.
Brings up 4th down inside the Yellow Jackets territory.
Cameron Lasco.
They do have the opportunity again to punt, but they're so far in the Yellow Jackets territory. I'm pretty sure they're going to go ahead and take advantage of this field position and try to reach that 1st down marker. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen, a single receiver up top. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the left, looks downfield, and she's going to be sacked in the backfield. So St. Augustine coming up with their own defense and forcing a turnover on downs against the Mustangs. So defense playing a heck of a job today on both sides of the ball. Sending 2 defenders to bring pressure on Miss Lasco. Gets to her, forces a turnover on downs. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. So the Jackets come out in a bunch set, Sends motion left, throws left, has a receiver over there. She makes a move back, forward, and the second person gets her flag.
Manea with the flagpole. Second down.
It's Madeline Manea, number 9. Pretty athletic player. She's one of the best flag pullers I've seen personally here. I've seen her in warm-up, and again, they have this drill where there are 2 lines, and I mean, she doesn't miss a flag. She goes directly for the flag, pulls it on the first attempt, and just really good hand-eye coordination there. Number 5 goes up the middle of the field, and she does pick up a first down for the Yellow Jackets.
First down, St. Augustine.
Yeah, sunset's going to happen around 7:45 tonight. We may get a little reprieve here in about 10 to 15 minutes. Incomplete pass. The sun right now is shining directly inside the booth up top,
Campbell on the coverage,
which making it a little difficult to try to see the numbers out there. You got to squint your eyes a little bit to get the sun out of your eyes. Second down, 3 receivers up top, 1 at the bottom. Ball snapped to the quarterback. She drops back, throws in the middle of the field, has a receiver. Oh, collision made, incomplete pass. A 50-50 ball could have went either way. Kaylin Thomas on the coverage. Got a pretty good crowd out here tonight. As it's about maybe 150 folks in the stands. They're coming to see their loved ones play. I love the support from this Mustang family, as you can always catch a nice size crowd at any event that they host. Third down. Quarterback throws it short. She tosses it back to the runner. She goes around the corner, but she goes nowhere as Justice Almond grabs the flag before she can move forward. I'm going to call that a tackle for loss there, as they lose a couple yards on the play. Almost like a hook and ladder play there, where the first receiver catches the ball, immediately looking for the backside wheel route receiver coming in so she can toss it to her. Very effective play when you have the right personnel in the game. And that time Mandarin said, no, not today. Fourth down. As we end the first quarter of play, your score remains 0-0. Defense doing what they do today on both sides of the ball. Great matchup here. Remember, like, share, and subscribe to Den Media. You can share the live stream right now if you have a loved one who haven't seen their child or their relative play. You can always share the screen. Share the stream. Sorry. And send the link to your loved one. They can click on. It's free of charge.
This game is being streamed live on Sunshine State Broadcasting
by Sunshine State Broadcasting. Hope you guys watched the rocket launch today. What a magnificent sight to see. In 30 years, we've been waiting for that launch. All right, the quarterback gets it, tosses it back to the runner and around. She throws it deep downfield. It's a 50-50 ball, almost intercepted. Defender had the better angle at catching the ball. It comes up short for both players. This is incomplete. And now Mandarin gets the ball back.
Mustangs on downs. First down, Mandarin.
1st and 10, Mandarin. So a nice 25-yard throw there by the end around receiver. As another play comes from the bag of tricks there. Mandarin, 4 receivers out. Quarterback drops back, immediately throws downfield. She has a receiver, number 10, down the field. She goes all the way to the 19-yard line. First down, Mustangs. Anaya Edwards.
Good for a Mustang first down.
I'm sorry, Kayla Hewitt on the reception. Beautiful pass and catch by the duo as they pick up the first down on the play. Red zone, no first down, only a touchdown, 4 plays to do it. Quarterback gets it, drops back, looking right, throws right. Number 2 is the receiver, and flag pulled immediately. Advances the ball a couple yards on the play.
Reception, second down.
Justin Almond with the reception. Now it's going to be second down. Say about 15 yards to go for a touchdown. Quarterback pressured in the backfield again by 2 defenders, and they're going to grab her up and sack her in the backfield.
Have a flag on the play.
And we do have a flag on the play. Looks like holding against the Mustangs. Not sure if this is going to be an automatic penalty or if the coach can decline it. They lost yards on the play, and the coach did decline the penalty.
Against the Mustangs, penalties declined.
So now they lose about 8 yards on the play. Puts them in a more difficult situation here to score. They only have 2 more plays here as it reaches third down to put points on the board inside the Jackets' territory. 9 minutes and 50 seconds remaining before half. Lasco gets it, rolls right, double pressure again. She throws it in the middle, intercepted by the Jackets. She down the field. She goes towards the sideline and pulled by Sanaa McKenzie. A touchdown save and grab there off the fingertips of the intended receiver and right into the hands of one of the St. Augustine defenders as she intercepts the ball. First down, St. Augustine. It's the unfortunate turn of events there for the Mustangs as they were threatening to score, put the points up first on the board. It just turns the ball over here midway through the second period of play. Now the Jackets come out with 4 receivers to the right. Pressure in the backfield. She throws it out before the pressure can get to her, but the tackler
Willingham with the flagpole.
It gets her, number 21, Madeline Willingham, gets her about 2 yards past the original line of scrimmage. Just enough yardage for a Yellow Jacket first down. So first and about 19 yards to go. Again, they have 4 downs to get about 20 yards. Number 5 keeps it herself, goes to the right-hand side of the field, and gains positive yards on the play.
With the flagpole.
Another flag pulled by number 9, Monet. Second down here coming up. Quarterback looking to right. Oh, she rolls out left. Tries to make a move, and a good flag pull there by Miss Justice Alman.
Alman with the flagpole. They're down.
Trip Pond Coast Flagler Beach. Unfortunately, we did not get any video from the JV game, at least not broadcasted or streamed here. Pretty sure somebody recorded the game, but we did not broadcast the JV game. We were working on getting logistics together to broadcast both JV and varsity games here coming up in the near future. So if you subscribe, you can catch all the action for both teams. Third down, quarterback quickly throws it out to the left and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete pass. As this St. Augustine is trying to warm up a little bit. But this Mandarin defense is a little stingy. Brings up a fourth down conversion attempt here. Midway through the second period. They got to go for it. Quarterback fakes the handoff and pressured in the backfield. And they're going to give her a sack on the play. Sanaa McKenzie again with the pressure. Definitely a defensive player of the game for last week. And she's making a statement today in this matchup. Last week she had 4 fourth down conversion attempts failed by her pressure and sacking in the backfield. Quarterback gets it out of her hand quickly with the flag on the play. Second puller gets the flag. But we're going to check out this foul.
Deception flag on the play.
And that penalty is going to go against the Yellow Jackets. But like holding, from what I know about football, it could be something different here in flag football.
Penalties being stepped up off against the Yellow Jackets. They'll be first down Mandarin.
So they walked off about 10 yards from the original, maybe 15 yards, something like that. First and short here. Lasco gets it, rolls right, throws it quick out of her hand. Caught at the same time the flag was being pulled. So great defensive effort there by one of the St. Augustine defenders. As we have another timeout from St. Augustine. 4:53 remaining in the first half of play. 0-0 is your score. Mandarin with the ball and the momentum here currently midway through the second period. Remember, folks, you can always subscribe, like, and share to Den Media Group. I know he did a giveaway for a certain amount of subscribers. You can also subscribe to Sunshine State Broadcasting, as he posts a lot of his activity of what he's doing. So make sure you check him out. Lasco gets the ball, pressured again in the backfield. 2 defenders, and they're going to grab her up there. Sack on the play. So St. Augustine coming up with a nice game plan to force a third down. Still short. Say third down and about 6 yards to go for a first for Mandarin. Mandarin with 2 receivers in the backfield. Sends motion left, one behind him, throws it quick and in and out of the hands of her intended receiver. Incomplete as St. Augustine forces a 4th down conversion attempt now. The Mandarin showing a lot of plays here. They're getting it done offensively. They just drop the passes. It's an uncharacteristic thing of this Mandarin team. 4th down coming up. Velasco gets it. Pressured in the backfield by 2 defenders. Throws it in the middle and incomplete. There's another collision here in this non-contact sport from the St. Augustine defenders, but they do force a turnover on downs. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. Your 2026 varsity ladies Mandarin flag football team. I'm going to call them out here in a second. St. Augustine quarterback rolls right. Nope, she keeps it herself. Goes back to the left-hand side of the field. And flag pulled by Justice Almond. Great individual effort there. As she gets her behind the line of scrimmage, you can credit Almond with the sack. But your roster goes as 00, Cameron Lasco, quarterback. Number 1, Olivia Gamble. Number 2, Justice Almond. Number 3, Sanaa McKenzie. Number 4, Berkeley Foster. Number 6, Jamie Verdia. 8, Sabrina Romero. Number 9, Madeline Meja. Number 10, Akayla Hewitt. 11, Caitlin Thomas. 12, Mia Pizarro. 16, Tegan Rose. She's on injured reserve still. 19, Layla Watts. 20, Anaya Edwards. 21, Madeline Willingham. 23, Sarah Yadazaya. Quarterback throws it down the middle of the field. Intercepted by the Mandarin player. She goes up the middle of the field and flag pull. Touchdown saving flag pull. As they gets the ball back. 1st down and short for the Mustangs. Number 24, Aubrey Watts. Number 44, Jada Chaston. And number 55, Bridget Martinez. So we are celebrating senior night here tonight, and that's why the ladies are wearing pink instead of their usual orange. So now with 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining, Mandarin with the ball, about 23 yards to go for a touchdown. She gets it, throws it, flag on the play. It's a catch.
First down, Mustangs.
But we have another holding call against the Yellow Jackets. So last time they walked it off, it was about a 10, 15-yard walk-off. 3, 4.
Being stepped off against them.
That's a 10-yard walk-off from where she hiked the ball from. And that gives Mandarin a 1st down and goal. 1st and goal from the 15-yard line. Lasco set to get the ball. One-handed catch, goes up the middle of the field, looking downfield, makes a move inside, and she scores the 1st touchdown of the game. Touchdown, Mandarin. So beautiful individual effort there by Cameron Lasco as she makes a couple of moves up the middle of the field and puts the 1st points on the board of the day. All in 30 seconds, 1:28 remaining. I believe they started this drive with 1:58. Now it's 1:28 remaining. They're going for the extra point here. Quarterback sends motion right. She goes to the left, and she's going to walk into the end zone. Extra point will be good.
The point after is good.
And that's going to advance your score 7-0 Mandarin.
For all the family who's participating in the senior halftime, please report to the north side of the stadium.
They scored it. Deep throw downfield has a receiver just a tad bit overthrown. Looking for her, what I think is her favorite target. Number 5 for the Yellow Jackets. As they're under the gun, trying to play catch up here now. Down by 7-0. Second down coming up for the Jackets. Quarterback pressured in the backfield, and another great defensive effort there by Sanaa McKenzie. As she is unstoppable. Once she get past that first defender, that flag is definitely getting pulled. Another sack credited to Miss McKenzie. Third down with 50 seconds remaining before half. St. Augustine not really here in a big rush of things. They are down by 7, but they have another half of football left to play. And we do have a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Could be offsides against St. Augustine. So they are getting a little anxious, just not technically sound there on that play. And the coach uses his last timeout of the half. Timeout, St. Augustine. So we're going to have 25 seconds left in the half. Third down. About 12 yards to go for a St. Augustine first down. Coach trying to dial up a play there. Trying to make something happen. Trying to get some kind of something going for the St. Augustine team. Going into the half, I think Mandarin receives the ball at half. I believe St. Augustine had it first. So if they can manage to score here, they will have the momentum coming out of the half. Quarterback roll in left, and another flag pull by McKenzie. And they're going to call that incomplete. Didn't see the ball leave her hand. Could be a... Well, she did toss it to her center, or running back rather. Running back was not ready as the pressure was on from McKenzie. One person show. 20 seconds remaining. And they're going to punt the ball. If they catch it, they can return it. If it drops on the ground, it's going to be dead there. If they recover it. Only time you can advance the ball if you was to catch it out of the air, if it bounces, and you have to recover it, otherwise it's going to be a live ball. So great heads-up play there by the Mandarin players to get the ball. First down, Mandarin. 12 seconds. 12 seconds remaining. Now, I've seen this quarterback throw this ball at least 25 yards. This is about a 25-yard attempt if she was to throw it downfield. Pressured in the backfield. She escapes one tackler, throws it in the middle of the field. Has a person. And McKenzie gains the first down. But that's going to be the end of the quarter, maybe. Seeing a little shirt grabbing. No flag on the play. And Mandarin calls a timeout with 4 seconds remaining. So now Mandarin is trying to gain the momentum by putting more points on the board, up by a score of 7-0. Looking to coach, see if they're going to come out with their bag of tricks. They haven't did anything really tricky or spectacular, but the night's young. Who knows? It can be a hook and ladder hair play. It can be a double, triple pass. That'd be fun. Let's see a triple pass. I've seen the double. Triple would be nice. It's a lot of moving parts that has to play out perfect in order for that to be executed the way it's supposed to. Last play of the half. Quarterback drops back, tosses it to the receiver. She throws it in the middle of the field. It's, almost a catch right at the end zone line, in and out of the hands. And that was a double pass play. Nicely executed there, but just could not bring it in. As the half ends with your score 7-0 Mandarin. Remember to like, subscribe, and add the channel Sunshine State Broadcasting and also Den Media. Share the stream. Let's get a little more interactive here in this chat. Just let you guys let me know where you're watching this stream from. I always love to see how far this reach gets when it comes down to streaming. We had during the regular season, we had a broadcaster or a viewer all the way in Canada watching the game. Of course, they were watching one of the best players in the country, as he calls himself, the best in the world, Mr. Bryson Wright. We broadcasted pretty much every Mandarin high school football game here from the corral and also on the road as well. So again, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be able to catch a lot of broadcasting, a lot of streams, not only from football, but from other sports as well, basketball, baseball. We're trying to reach every market globally. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the halftime presentation of the seniors. Again, thank you. This is OG Bree, all the way from New York City. See, that reach, it goes a long way. We want to appreciate you for joining this stream and watching this competition between the two lady teams here in Jacksonville, Florida. How's the weather in New York? Is it sunny? Is it hot? Is it rainy? Is it cold? I'm eager to know.
escorted by her mom, Dale, and her dad, Travis. She has a 4.0 weighted GPA. Her hobbies and clubs are flag football and basketball. Her future plan is to attend Georgia Southern University with her best friend, Berkeley, and major in interior design. Her favorite high school or flag memory is going to her first charter bus last season to a podcast and going to Buc-ee's as a team. Olivia Gamble. Next we have number 4, Berkeley Foster. She's the center. She's being escorted by her dad, Simon, her mom, Erin, and her brother, Easton.
What's up, man? You tell him I joined your
hobby-
face.
FCI. Media journalism, hoping to one day be a sports journalist and broadcaster. Her favorite memory is winning in the last minutes against Baker County and to see everyone celebrate together and how close her team bond has bonding this season. Berkeley Foster. Next, number 9, Madeline Manea. She's a linebacker. She's being escorted by her mom, Sharon, her dad, Dennis, and brother, Avery. She has a 4.6 GPA. Her hobbies and clubs are Beaches Go Green, FCA, National Honor Society, AICE, Swim Team, Spanish Honor Society, Senior Sisters Yearbook, and SAW. Her future plan is to attend FSU and go into occupational therapy. Her favorite memory, Fleming Island game freshman year. Madeline Manea. Next, number 12, Mia Pizarro, corner, being escorted by her father, Jay, and mother, Marley. She has a 4.68 GPA. Her hobbies and clubs is Jack Sporting and Florida Elite Club Soccer, assistant soccer coach for Jack Sporting, at school leadership team, UNICEF Club, treasurer, executive peer mentor, National Honor Society, and Spanish Honor Society. For future plans, goal to attend the University of Florida and to study physical therapy. Her favorite high school memory, our team clutching up to the final score, final seconds to win against the away team, Baker County. Mia Pizarro. Next, Layla Watts, punter, number 18. Being escorted by her mom, Michelle, her dad, Brett, sister, Aubrey, and brother, Holden. 4.37 GPA. Her hobbies and clubs is Red Cross, National Honor Society, Interact Club, and Club Soccer. Her future plan is to major in kinesiology and later become a doctor in physical therapy at UNF. Her favorite memory, having a dance battle with the other team last year during a weather delay. Layla Watts. Next, number 21, Madeline Willingham, linebacker, being escorted by her parents, Jenny and George Hernandez, Cup Willingham, and sisters Ava, Natalie, and Lucille. 4.0 GPA. For hobbies and clubs, in her free time, she enjoys traveling and spending quality time with friends and family, and being outdoors. Well, She's an officer for the Red Cross, FCA, and Senior Sisters and SALT. Her future is to attend Lee McRae College. And to play collegiate flag football, to pursue a degree in criminal justice with a minor in communications, with the goal of later pursuing a career in law. Her favorite memory was when we won against the Land last year. That's something she'll never forget. Madeline Willingham. And last but not least, Nathan Seymour. Being escorted by his father, Derek, and his mother, Talia. He is the drone operator and recorder. His hobbies are drawing, reading, and writing. One of his favorite memories is traveling to Georgia with the team and a very kind mom with a cloth with cold water and placing it on his head. Nathan Seymour. And that's our seniors. Read the handwriting.
I got nervous down there.
Nah.
I did that one time. I couldn't read the handwriting before.
Welcome back to this great matchup between the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets and the Mandarin Mustangs, where the Mustangs are currently leading by a score of 7-0. Single touchdown was scored by Cameron Lasco on a good 10-yard scamper midway through the second period of play and put the Mustangs up by 7. They come out with the ball at the half. So the Mustangs is going to try to continue with the momentum going downfield at will, as they've been doing. A couple of interceptions from both teams. Slowed the progress down just a little bit, but the defense is the talk of the show. Both teams playing excellent defense there with the multiple blitz packages that they're sending, and also a great individual effort from the Mandarin side and Sanaa McKenzie. It was almost a one-woman wrecking show. I want to thank this is OG Bree all the way from New York City for joining the stream today, and all other folks that's out there currently joining the stream as to get the second half of play started. The quarterback Lasco again goes down the field. Great pickup. She makes a move and picks up great yardage on the play and gains the first down in the process.
First down, Mustangs.
So Lasco using her legs, not her arm, to get the first down here early in the third period of play. Thank you very much, OG Bree. Appreciate the compliments. Lasco gets it, throws it, tosses it back to one of the receivers. So another hook and ladder play. Here is a common play where one of the receivers catches the ball and immediately looks back for another player to toss the ball to. Kind of a deceptive play there. Works about 50% of the time. And on that one, they pick up another first down. Lasco gets it again, quickly throws it, and another hook and ladder play goes in the middle of the field. She's still running, but the flag's been pulled after the catch. See, about 3 or 4 yards after the catch there. McKenzie showing off that speed as this Mustang team is coming out on all cylinders and moving the ball downfield. Lasco sends motion right, throws right. This is a double pass. She throws it behind her. She throws downfield. She has her lady and Justice Alman with the reception. So 2 hook and ladders and 1 double pass coming out here with the first 3 plays of the second half. Lasco gets it, throws it back again. Another double play. She looking, wants to throw back to Lasco. She keeps it herself, goes down to the right-hand sideline and reaches forward short of the line to gain, and they do give it to her as the flag was pulled, but the ball was across the line to gain and picks up another first down for Mandarin.
That's good for a Mustang first down.
Yeah, 214RTH4H4. Mandarin right now is doing a great job. 7-0 your score. Moving the ball downfield. Lasco sends motion right. Sets 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the field. She looks right, throws back to the middle of the field. Incomplete pass, pressured by one of the St. Augustine defenders. Almost had a sack in the backfield. Quarterback again, throws it. Hook and ladder play again to McKenzie. She goes up the middle of the field, short of the end zone. Gains positive yards on the play.
Let's go to Gamble to Almond.
Gamble-Almond connection.
Let's go to Almond to McKenzie.
Almond to McKenzie connection. Trying to tag team and piggyback off the announcer. Bunch set formation here for the Mustangs. Quarterback gets it, throws it out, and defended well by the St. Augustine Jacket player. Both players in the same position. Almost a 50-50 ball. Great athleticism there by the defender as she forces an incomplete pass and brings up 4th down for the Mustangs. Two receivers right, two left. Sends motion back to the middle of the field. Back out to the left. Blocker out in front. Great job. Lasco throws it in end zone and just over the head of her receiver. Incomplete. Now the Jackets get an opportunity to go downfield
First down, Yellow Jackets.
in this second half of play. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching. Nice pass and catch there by the Jackets. Make sure you subscribe to both channels, Sunshine State Broadcasting and Den
First down,
Media.
Yellow Jackets.
Make sure you're going to catch all the action for any and every upcoming event that Sunshine State broadcasts here live on this stream. First down, Jackets. She picks up enough yard on the pass and catch. Pressure in the backfield by McKenzie. She takes it herself, and she's going to get her flag pulled right at the line of scrimmage. I think they were very generous there on the spot. I mean, she has to have like a 4-foot arms reach in order to gain that spot when she pulled the flag. But second down, gotta say a yard gain on the play, maybe 2. Three receivers bunched at the left-hand side of your field. The bottom quarterback takes a shot way downfield, sees the receiver, and just could not turn her body towards the ball. Double coverage in the process. Incomplete pass. So that was another nice throw there
Flag on the play.
by one of the quarterbacks here. And we do have a flag on the play. Just couldn't see where it was. It's going to go against the Yellow Jackets.
He stepped off against the Yellow Jackets. Replay second down.
And they're going to replay second down. So a couple mental mistakes here from the Jackets early in the game. They're continuing to make those mental mistakes. Quarterback gets it, drops back, pressure in the backfield again, tosses it to her running back. Running back goes to the left-hand side of the field, reaches the ball out, flag pulled behind the line, but they give her a spot at the 20-yard line, still short of the line's gain, which is at the midfield range, the 40. So now it's going to be third down and right at 20 yards to go for a first down for the Jackets. So the Jackets trying to get their personnel lined up on the field. Quad receivers, 2 to either side. Sends motion back to the right. Quarterback gets it, rolls out right, throws it downfield, has another opportunity for the receiver. She catches it once, but drops the ball twice. In and out of the hands of the St. Augustine player. For what I'm hearing, we have another flag on the play. Quarterback taking a shot downfield, not shy at all about throwing that ball into double coverage. So the signal was a delay of game type signal against Mandarin. Not sure what happened on that play. Third down still. Jackets set for the ball. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the right-hand side of the field. Dumps it out to the receiver. And a short-lived run after the catch there.
Yeah, with the flagpole.
As number 9, Madeline Manea, grabs the flag. So now we have 4th down. Great chance that the Jackets will punt the ball. And they're going to decide to go for it and opt not to punt the ball. Quarterback gets it, drops back, flushed out of the pocket, throws downfield again, has another chance at a receiver. She catches the ball this time and gains a 1st down on the 4th down play. So beautiful execution by the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets as they pick up a 1st down on about a 23-yard pass and catch from the duo. She's tried to hit that receiver at least 3 times on this drive. The 3rd time is a charm as she makes the connection and gains a 1st down. So St. Augustine with a little bit of confidence here on this drive. Different quarterback in. She gets it, rolls to the left, makes a move inside, keeps the ball herself, goes to the outside, and gains positive yards on the play.
Pizarro with the pole.
Number 12, Pizarro with the flagpole. Number 5 for the St. Augustine team has deemed to be the person to go to. That's one of the speedsters that Coach Jonathan Reed was speaking of earlier. He say he scouted the team by attending one of the games and notice that the team is very fast. And as I'm looking at it now, he has to be talking about that particular player with all due respect for the other players. Quarterback exchange again, tosses it back to the running back, and McKenzie misses, but Manea cleans it up. Brings up a 3rd down here on this drive. Say about 3 yards to go, maybe 4 for a 1st down. So now the regular quarterback comes back in. The receiver who was playing quarterback the previous 2 plays, she goes out to receiver. Quarterback gets it, looks to the left-hand side of the field, runs up, does left-hand side, and she gains a 1st down on the play. So keeping the drive alive after the major 4th down conversion, the Jackets are now inside Mandarin's territory. 1st down and goal from about the 17-yard line. Roll out. Hits a target. She makes a move, makes a player fall, goes back to the inside where there's nowhere to go. Great defensive play there. As we end the 3rd quarter, 7-0 remains your score, but St. Augustine in the hunt to put some points on the board.
St. Augustine 0, Mandarin 7.
B. Reed coaching. Let's go Mustangs. Well, thank you for joining this live stream. As they switch sides of the field. 2nd down and goal from the 17-yard line. Not really the 17, just inside the 20, using my football IQ and kind of walking the yardage down the field. The ball's at the 20. You have 20 yards to go for the end zone. So the markers where the snap is going to start from is about 17 yards from the end zone. So when I mentioned the yardage is not marked out on the field, it's just, my football IQ kicking in and trying to give you guys a visual of what I'm looking at as well. Second down. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the left-hand side of the field, gives it. Nope, she keeps it herself. Now throws it back to her main receiver. She makes a move, but nowhere to go. Flag being pulled by Manea, as she's gotten about 4 flags, or 4 or 5 flags this drive. Great stops. Like I say, one of the better flag pullers that I've seen. If you get past her, you may have an opportunity to make some yardage, but more than likely, if she's in a battle and it's a one-on-one matchup, she's going to get that flag for sure. Now we have another timeout called by St. Augustine. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the stream. Also go to Sunshine State Broadcasting, find his page, like his page as well, and subscribe, as you're going to catch a lot of interviews, a lot of streams. You do multiple things as well from his broadcasting standpoint. Den Media as well. They pretty much share about the same platform. They work great hand in hand together. Without Sunshine State and without Den Media, none of this would be possible. So we want to thank both of them two channels for making this stream happen tonight. St. Augustine tried to muster up some points. They were very close in the first quarter of play to scoring. Great defensive effort there from McKenzie as she stopped him on 4th down. Quarterback gets it, throws to the left-hand side of the field, has a receiver tripped up, and they're going to call her down there. I don't think that she can advance the ball if she was to get up. If the flag's not pulled, once she hits the ground, it's going to be considered dead ball. But they do inch forward closer to the end zone. 10 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this game. 7-0, 4th down. Ball's at about the 3, maybe, yard line. If Mandarin can hold here, they may secure a victory tonight. Quarterback gets it, rolls to the right-hand side of the field, throws it over the head of her receiver as Mandarin holds on the drive and forces a 4th down conversion. Turnover on downs, 1st down, Mustangs. OG Bree and J. Reed coaching. Let's go Mustangs as they hold St. Augustine on the drive. Forces a turnover on downs and pins themselves in the St. Augustine, their own territory, deep inside their own territory, but they're only 16, 17 yards to go for a 1st down. They have the offensive weapons to do it. Lasco gets it, flushed out of the pocket. She's been using her legs all day today, and she uses them again, and she gains positive yards on the play. Putting them in a better position for a 2nd down conversion. 2nd and about 10, as they're right at that 10-yard hash mark. Lasco gets it, and she's going to be swallowed up in the backfield. Great pressure by the St. Augustine defenders. From a standpoint of coaching, Mandarin 8-0, St. Augustine 7-4 on the year. Not a 3-game difference, but this Mandarin team has really come to play tonight. Lasco gets it, looks left, throws in the middle of the field, has a receiver down the sideline. She goes and pushed forward past the first down markers and picks up a first down for the Mustangs. A beautiful execution on the play. Hewitt with the catch. And they're saying that she does not get the first down. From this view here, excuse me, it looked very close. Mandarin in a bunch set. 2 defenders pressuring her. She throws it. Has another receiver downfield. Looked like the same play for Michaela Hewitt.
First down Mustangs.
Another great pass and catch from the duo. Lasco Hewitt. Lasco throws it, middle of the field, has a receiver. She drives the ball forward close to the first down marker. Short, about a yard or 2. Justice Almond with the catch. A little different from regular tackle football. Had a couple of players with long hair, but these ladies, a lot of their hair is long, and it's kind of hard to read the number from the back, but great job there. Olivia Gamble with the first down run.
First down Mustangs.
So Mustangs moving the ball downfield. Now they're inside the Yellow Jackets territory, threatening to put more points on the board with about 6 minutes remaining in the game. Lasco throws it in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Lasco dropping back, flushed out of the pocket, going to the left-hand side of the field, diving forward, and she picks up a first down. Great attempt there to get the first down, and she does. Now she's first and goal from the 19-yard line.
First down Mustangs.
4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Got $2.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. I'm not sure of yet as the penalty, but it's going to go against the Mustangs.
Stepped off against the Mustangs. Replay first down.
Gonna back them up about half the yardage. About 10 yards, replay first down. So now they have about 30 yards to go for a touchdown with the lead, 7-0. Lasco gets it, throws it quickly. Hook and ladder, back. McKenzie with the pitch catch. Not like Almond Gamble McKenzie. But that play's been working pretty well. Very successful play. Double pass play as well has been successful. Lasco sends motion left, rolls right, come back left, and pulled in the backfield sack on the play by one of the St. Augustine defenders. Can't see her number. Looks like number 10. Now 3rd down and about a mile to go here for the end zone. Throws it back behind the line of scrimmage to her receiver. And flag pull right at the 20-yard line. Not the 19-yard line. Short of the line to gain. 4th down attempt coming up for the Mustangs. Timeout, Mandarin.
Timeout, Mandarin.
I want to thank you folks for joining our stream tonight. Really appreciate it. You know, we could be a little more interactive with the chat, as I have access to read the chat and comment as well. So if you guys want to be a little more interactive, you know, give me some. How about this? Did you guys see the space shuttle launch? Give me a thumbs up for yes, a thumbs down for no. It was a beautiful sight. Waiting on that for 30 years. Finally got a successful launch. This crew is going to launch and circle the moon. Can you believe that? They're going to make a full circle around the moon. They say they're going to see the backside of the moon. That is indeed uncharted territory. I'm anxious to see what kind of pictures and what kind of photos that they send back to Earth in this mission. They're going to be up there for 10 days. Kind of nice. I need a vacation like that to the moon. Lasco gets it, rolls to the right, throws it deep into the end zone and over the head of each player as they do not convert on the 4th down attempt. It will be 1st down and 10, St. Augustine. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the game. OG Bree, you should have been able to see it. It was on the East Coast. I know you're in New York. And I think the launch happened around 6:37 p.m. Eastern time. Quarterback throws downfield and behind the receiver. Incomplete pass. I can remember the last launch from the United States was the Challenger. That was the last memory I have of a space shuttle launch. Not the best memory that I hold in my head, but successful one today. $150 remaining.
1st down, Yellow Jackets.
Jackets pick up 1st down on the run. Quarterback, nope. Running back gets it, rolls to the left-hand side of the field, trying to get out of bounds. I guess that's going to stop the clock. Clock still rolling at 1:33. If they have any kind of hope to win this game. I mean, they need a trick play of some sort. A need of deceptive play that can get this Mandarin team unbalanced. And they're going back to their bread and butter as another incomplete pass to one of the main targets for St. Augustine. Incomplete, third down. Again, here in Jacksonville, Florida, at the Corral, beautiful weather. Temperatures around 72 degrees, maybe 73. It's the ideal weather for football. Quarterback gets it again, rolls out, pressured in the backfield, throws an interception to Mandarin. She goes to the left-hand side of the field. Flag's been pulled immediately, but the pressure from McKenzie forces an interception to Akayla Hewitt.
Senior Madeline Willingham
I'm sorry.
with that interception. First down,
Madeline
Mustangs.
Minea. No, Madeline Willingham with the interception. Just trying to find those numbers with the ponytails in the back. It's kind of hard to read which number is which. I'm sorry. Hey, great job. We see you. She's waving at her parents. I'm waving back. Senior at that. They had a great senior night. She's one of them. And what a way to end your career here at Mandarin on the last home game. It's going to be something to talk about. So a timeout being called here by Mandarin, trying to get a play to either waste this 1 minute and 6 seconds or try to put more points on the board for this Mustang team. All right, here we go. Down to the last 65 seconds. Mandarin has the ball. Lasco set to receive the ball from the center. 3 receivers set right. 2 set left, sends motion left behind the quarterback, making her eligible to throw the ball downfield. She actually throws it almost. Oh, it is intercepted. Down the sideline she goes, being chased down by Lasco, and she's going to fall down there short of the 20-yard line. So back-to-back interceptions here.
First down, St. Augustine.
Great chase down by Lasco, a touchdown save and chase down. Could possibly have tied the game or put points on the board. Extra point would have tied the game, but she definitely saved a score from happening. I mean, it's a nice pass. I think the receiver should have probably came back towards the ball. She let it float just a little bit. It was a tussle for the ball. Defender actually pulled it out of the receiver's hand. So give credit to the defender for making a heads-up play. A heads-up attempt on that play. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. Going to keep an eye out at the bottom of your screen for the woman in the red head scarf. And another almost interception. Caitlin Thomas. Looked like she had her hands on it first. Is that her? Well, she knocked it down. That's the St. Augustine's go-to receiver there. Not sure of her number, but she's wearing a red ski mask. Very noticeable. As she might get another target. She's down at the bottom of the screen again. All alone. Looking right, throws left, goes to the opposite side. And now it's going to be intercepted by Mandarin and pulled down at the 20, and this may end the game on a couple of runs. So Mandarin with the great defensive play to seal the deal in this game. I'm pretty sure Coach Reed probably is not going to pass the ball after we've seen what we've seen. Gamble. Olivia Gamble, number 1 with the interception. I think that was her dad down there making it known. And they are going to sit on the ball, kneel down, and they are going to walk away with a victory, 7-0 over the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. 30 seconds remaining. Maybe one more kneel down, and that will end the game. I love it when the parents make it known about who's doing what. They're not shy about it all. I know my nephew, he played here at Mandarin, and my sister used to always scream, "That's my boy!" Number 23, Terrell Jennings, who actually plays for the New England Patriots with Pop Douglas.
St. Augustine Yellow Jackets
But
0, Mandarin Mustangs
Mandarin
7.
wins the game 7-0 over the St. Augustine Yellow Jackets. Great game, Mustangs. Again, remember to like, subscribe, and still come back and share the stream again. You can watch it later for your own viewing pleasure, or you can catch the next action live here with Sunshine State Broadcasting and Den Media. I want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. I am your host, Jarris White, signing off. Good night.